YouTube, what is good, what is going on? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day as always. And in today's video, what I've got for you is something really interesting and really cool. We have some new possible weapons that could be coming into Infinite Warfare. Now, we don't know when these could be coming into the game. It's just through the duration of the game's life cycle. There is no dates attached to these, so it could be coming in very, very soon, or it could be coming in towards the end of the game. We don't know. But what I've got for you guys in this video today are images, names of the weapons, and actually what the weapons are. Is it a sniper rifle? Is it SMG? All that good stuff, and I'm going to be showing you guys in this video. So if you enjoyed the video, then please do drop a like on it. I would appreciate that so much. Let's aim for 50 likes on this video, and let me know your thoughts and opinions on these new weapons in the comment section below. And if you're new around here and want to keep up to date with more Infinite Warfare news and Modern Warfare Remastered news and stuff like that, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to see more videos on them. And without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this video. If you want to get your hands on some awesome G Fuel and Royal Knife products, then click the links in the description below and use code TD at the checkout. As where most of these weapon leaks come from nowadays, it's over on Reddit, and a user over on Reddit went into the game files of CoD Infinite Warfare and stumbled across some really cool information. Some of that cool information was some new guns that have models and all that good stuff that is actually, like, we can see it, they're there, they have been worked on and all that good stuff, and they're still in the process of editing them and making them to be the final versions of themselves. So he went through the game and found them files inside Infinite Warfare. And at the end of his little search through the files, he came across 4 new weapons that could be possibly seeing the light of day in Infinite Warfare. And I say that because sometimes weapons can actually get cut from making it into the final version of the game, and there's no indication to say that these weapons could be coming into the game, but it's very slim, very slim that weapons get cut. Because I mean, even camos in games nowadays, there's so many camos in Call of Duty franchise, like the newer versions of the game, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered. You've got supply drops in there, and that is where you'll get most of your camos on your calling cards. So it's very rare that you see stuff get cut. And I am pretty sure when I say this that there are actually only ever 2 camos ever cut from making it in to the final version of the game. And I do actually have them images. If you guys want to see them, let me know in the comment section below, and I will get around to making a video on them new camos or them secret camos that never made it into the final versions of a Call of Duty game, and I will give you guys that content. But these could make it in because they're weapons, and they wouldn't basically make so much effort into putting these into the final product and stuff like that and putting them into the game files already if they weren't worth it. But enough jibber jabber, let's talk about the actual weapons themselves. We have the VRAR46, the Hades, the weapon_MP28, and the weapon_mini LMG. Now, as I mentioned before, these weapons are very much still a work in progress. These are nowhere near finished. They're still prototyping these weapons and stuff like that to make sure that they are equal in gun battles and stuff like that. So these, like I mentioned, that these could not make it through, but they could make it through. But it is a very early stage, and these are still being updated and edited, if, like, you know, right now in the game. And as I mentioned before, these weapons are not the final weapons. These are still going to be going through a work in progress and getting edited and updated and stuff like that to make sure they can meet the standards of the final game. And with all these leaks that we get nowadays, this is not confirmation that these weapons will be coming in. This is definitely no confirmation. It's just leaks. These were found in the game files, and these could possibly see it to the light of day, but there is no live date confirmed for these. There's no confirmation on these weapons actually making it in, so do take this with a pinch of salt. But what we do know about these weapons is they are there, they are in the game, and they are ready. They're ready to make it into Infinite Warfare, but they're just getting edited and tweaked a little bit, and they could get cut, but they could most probably, because it's a weapon, see it into the game. But the first weapon I want to take you guys through right now is the VRAR46. So the description we have here is that the VRAR46 is a fully auto energy rifle. It exhibits great natural accuracy from the hip due to a custom barrel action that reduces recoil, and aiming down sight actually increases the fire rate. Now, I'm not too sure what weapon it is at this point in time, but there is a weapon inside of Infinite Warfare right now that does the same feature, but instead of speeding up the accuracy when you aim down sight, it actually reduces it, so it makes it more of a slow fire rate weapon. If I can remember it, I'll put it up on screen for you guys, but this is basically the same sort of weapon, but more of a faster fire rate when you aim down sight, so that is really interesting. And judging from this weapon, it does look like an assault rifle. Let's move on to the second weapon, and we have the Hades. The Hades description here is a fully auto ballistic firearm. Dual barrels and dual magazines provide both increased bullet down range as well as faster reloads. Now, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube say that this is going to be a submachine gun, and it is going to be basically a remastered version of the MP5K from Modern Warfare. Now, I personally don't think it is, because it says firearm in the description. Now, I don't know if that could also mean a submachine gun, but firearm, I imagine it's going to be a pistol. It's going to be a bit like the Oni that is already in Infinite Warfare. Oni, I think that is how you say it. In my opinion, I feel it's going to be a bit like that weapon because of the firearm in it. The description, it says firearm, and I just think it's going to be a pistol. I can't see them adding a SMG into the game just yet. And the reason I say I can't see them adding it in just yet is because they're already going to add one in the form of the weapon MP28. Now, there is no description for this weapon underscore MP28. It just says perks underscore SMG underscore MP28. That is all we have on it. And I've seen a lot of people actually compare this to the PPSH. I don't know why, because it looks nothing like the PPSH in my opinion, apart from the stock at the back. It looks more to me like the Type-100 from World at War. It just, that side clip, it just looks a lot like the Type-100. And I can remember the Type-100 back when World at War was the current game, and it was such a beast of a gun. It was just a great melt machine. I loved using that weapon, and it was just a brilliant all-round weapon. And I do have a feeling that this is going to be a really fast fire rating gun for one reason and one reason only. Look at the barrel. The barrel has little holes in it, like the PPSH. It lets off a big muzzle flash, and that for me is an indication that this barrel on this weapon with the holes in it is going to give off a big fat muzzle flash, which could, you know, potentially get in the way of your sight. But because of that muzzle flash, I feel like it's going to be a really fast fire rating weapon. But I would definitely love to see that weapon come back into the game, because it does remind me of the Type-100 quite a lot. And if it is a basic Type-100 remastered weapon, then I'm down for that, because I used to love the Type-100. But the next and final weapon that was found in the game files was the weapon underscore mini LMG. And this weapon looks ridiculous. Same as the weapon underscore MP28, the weapon underscore mini LMG has no description. It just says perks underscore LMG underscore mini LMG. So what is this weapon? There's no way this weapon is coming into Infinite Warfare. There is no way this weapon will make the cut. It looks like a minigun. I can't see it coming into the game as a standard weapon. The only way I can see this weapon coming into the game is if they like add new score streaks or a new payload out where they've got a new trait. Maybe it could be like the prototypes that they have for current weapons right now, is when you get into the supply drops, you can actually upgrade your payload because you can get different variations of it. So the Merc rig, when you use the payload out, the Steel Dragon, this could be like a prototype, like a different version of it. Instead of it being a beam of energy coming out of it, it's a minigun, and that would be kind of cool, I think. If you guys disagree with all of this, what I've just said, all of my opinions that I've just spilled into this video, then please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your opinions on all of these weapons. And as mentioned at the beginning of this video, please take it all with a pinch of salt. These may or may not make it into the game, depending obviously how the developers think about it. These are still getting edited right now. They're still getting tested on. They're still in a work in progress form. So don't be expecting, I don't think anyway, don't be expecting any of these weapons to be coming into the game very, very soon. I would say maybe in about 6 months time, we can see these weapons. If they decide to put them into the game, in about 6 months time is the deadline. I reckon we could see them come into the game. game. But guys, if you enjoyed this little update video on Infinite Warfare and the new weapons that could be potentially coming into the game, please do drop a like on it. Like I said at the start, let's aim for 50 likes. If we can smash that, I would greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And make sure to leave your thoughts and opinions on the weapons in the comment section below. And also, if you're new around here, want to see more Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered videos, and even a bit of a Black Ops 3 dabble in there as well from time to time, make sure to hit that subscribe button to see more videos on that. But guys, that has been it from me. I hope each and every one of you has a fantastic day as always, and I shall see you guys in my next video. No.